Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Darkside Phil here, and welcome to something very different. Something that normally I would not do. But I'm a lifelong lifelong player, and fan of the Street Fighter franchise is what I meant to say. Although I guess I am a viewer too, because I certainly spent hundreds of hours watching people play Street Fighter in arcades. But also I grew up playing the Street Fighter franchise in actual physical arcades in the United States of America. Since the day that it was released in 1991, until basically arcades kind of died in the early to mid 2000s, I was the person right there in line with my quarter up on the machine, ready to play in person every single weekend, just loving the Street Fighter franchise. You know, Street Fighter created an entire genre of games with fighting games, competitive fighting games. Up to then, there had been other games, including combat games and beat-em-ups, but nothing that was really a head-to-head competitive game. And in fact, what we're going to do today, as I go through what I like to call DSP's history of Street Fighter, is we're going to explore the various different iterations of the Street Fighter 2 franchise from that first decade that it existed. And what you're going to see is that the original game was not even a competitive fighting game at all. Wait till you see how different Street Fighter, or as it was originally called, Fighting Street, was from what it would eventually become as the franchise evolved, and all the different gameplay changes and character tweaks and gameplay mechanics that were added over the years, and the franchise changed dramatically, adding in all these different core different elements that became a part of fighting games pretty much forever. You know, footsies, reactionary moves, reversals, anti-airs, combo, all these things originated from the Street Fighter 2 series in the 1990s. Alright, but before we even get to anything like that, we've got to start where it all began with the original Street Fighter. As I said, it actually was called Fighting Street, and it wasn't until certain territories or certain distributions of the game that they changed the name to Street Fighter to sound a little better. What a game this game is, let me tell you. You're going to see, because we're about to play it, it's very different from what you think Street Fighter is. Released in August of 1987 on a JAMA board, which is actually, it's the description of the hardware used to run the software, okay? This game had two different versions. In one version, it had a layout very similar to traditional Street Fighter, where there were 6 buttons, 3 punches, 3 kicks, and a joystick. In another version, and this was actually the version that I played on at a local arcade that I used to go to, it had 2 buttons. 2 giant buttons. I mean, probably about, I'd say, this big. They were ginormous buttons, and they would glow. And what you would do is you would tap the button lightly to do a light attack. You would kind of press it normally to do a medium, and you would slam the button hard to do a heavy attack. Now, obviously, in a competitive game, do you really want that? No, you're not going to be able to get accurate inputs or whatever. So, obviously, this was not that kind of game. This was very similar to, say, games like, think Final Fight, or other kind of side-scrolling beat-em-ups of the time that were very popular in arcades. But you're going to see it's really not like that. It was kind of unique. Quite frankly, the game wasn't well-received like original Street Fighter 2 and other versions were later on. It was kind of just a game that was there, and you would pump it a quarter, play it, and then move on. Alright, it wasn't a game that, oh man, people lined up to play it or anything like that. And I think what Capcom did is they went back to the drawing board with Street Fighter 2 and redesigned it. But before we get to Street Fighter 2, let's do Street Fighter. Alright, let's check it out. By the way, shout out to GL who just subscribed to the channel. Thank you, GL, for the sub. Let's get started. Here we go. Oh my god. Wow. Oops. I get credit. There we go. Credit right here. Alright, so you can either be Ryu or Ken. That's it. Only Ryu or Ken. Oh, I guess I'm Ken. Oh no, I'm Ryu. Oh, you know what I did? That was the stage, okay? So what that was... oh my god, did you see that? What that was, you had to pick what stage you're facing first, I guess. In the arcade version of this game, you can only start as Ryu in the single-player version. When you do 2-player, the way it works is player 1 is always Ryu and player 2 is always Ken. There's no way to actually, like, oh, I want to pick one or the other. But it doesn't matter because they're basically just palette swaps. They're the same character, okay? So here we go. Get ready. Let me actually lower my headphone volume because this is pretty damn loud in my head here. All right. So, yeah. And no, there's no combos to speak of in this game. They don't exist. And yes, can you do special moves? Yes, but they're not consistent. In fact, they're very hard to get out. you pretty much have to mash like an asshole to get moves to come out. Let's see if I can get a hurricane kick, but like it's again, you can't do rounded motions to get special moves. They're actually, see how random the game is? It's basically just running around mashing buttons. So I'm gonna try your fireball. Ready? It's not coming out, look. I'm just gonna mash. There you go. So by mashing like an asshole, sometimes you can get special moves, but it's not consistent at all. Oh my god, that was a Shoryuken. You saw that I hit him with a fireball there? I still won. He still won. By the way, you can't really block in this game either. There's no active way to block in the original Street Fighter, even though you may try. There's no guarantee the game will block if you hold back. It's just completely randomized. There we go, I'm trying to do a special move. Oh, I got a Shoryuken by mashing. You saw how much damage it did? There we go. So I'm just going crazy. I'm mashing like a rounded motion plus a punch. So no, it's nothing like the Street Fighter 2 where you can actually get your special moves all the time. You just have to mash like an asshole. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna mash again. I got a Hadouken by mashing. A Shoryuken. Another Shoryuken. I get a perfect just by mashing. I'm just mashing a rounded motion and punch. Yes! What an amazing game. So just like, remember in Street Fighter 2, they have those victory screens? They have them in the original Street Fighter as well. Now this character, Mike, a lot of people debate if this is supposed to be Mike Bison or Mike Tyson. It's really not. But since he is a boxer style, oh, there's a hurricane kick, by the way. Come on, give me another one. Oh, la, 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 la. Do it again. Come on. Now I can't get one. Did I get a fireball? Yes, I got a fireball. There we go. So the only way you could do it is by basically just going crazy in a circle motion and just tapping buttons. You can't actually really get a move when you want it. This is kind of interesting. We're fighting in front of Mount Everest, right? After an actual realistic place that exists in the United States. Other Street Fighter games, like Street Fighter 2, some of the backgrounds are real places and some are not. Like you got Las Vegas and it has the Las Vegas Strip, which is real, but it has places in it that don't exist in Las Vegas. Now I can't get it. There we go. I was going to say I can't get a fireball, but I got one. Blackman C-Type did 100-bit cheer. He says, Street Fighter hype. I'm really excited to see you play the original Street Fighter. I had the ahem pleasure of playing it in the Capcom Arcade Classics collection on PS2, and it was unique, and I'll never forget it. He says, you're in for a treat, I suppose. Oh, boy. And by the way, yes, I know I said Mount Everest instead of Mount Rushmore. I know it's Mount Rushmore. I said the wrong thing. Mount Everest is an actual mountain you climb. Mount Rushmore is the one with the presidential faces in the United States. That was your first example of a mini-game, by the way, in Street Fighter. Remember in Street Fighter 2 there were mini-games? So this is your first example of that in Street Fighter. They actually existed in the original game. Look at this guy, Retsu. The size of his caterpillar eyebrows. Whoa! Did you see that? The Hurricane Kick didn't even come out properly. He's gonna get a fireball. There we go. By the way, fireballs are unblockable. In this game, the enemy cannot block them at all. Punch this old man in the nuts. Punch him in the nut. What did he say? Bro, brother. Bro, brother. What the fuck is that? Dragon Punch. You heard him? Dragon Punch. Oh, God. Come on, Hurricane Kick. No, Fireball. There we go. Ball of Fire. Ball of Fire. Dragon Punch. So, yeah, they dubbed it in English, by the way, if you can't tell. They dubbed it in English, even though in Street Fighter 2 they don't. In Street Fighter 2, they just let the original Japanese. Geki. So these are all characters that aren't in future games yet. There are some characters in this game that are in future Street Fighters, though. It's Geki. Oh, my God. Fight. That's Mount Fuji in the background, by the way. Kind of cool, again, a realistic place that exists in real life. Ball of Fire. Ball of fire. And yes, Ged is in this game, Birdie is in this game, and Sagat is in this game. So there are characters there. Ball of fire! Throw a ninja star, that's not allowed. I mean, I can throw fireballs, but he shouldn't be able to throw ninja stars. Ball of fire, come on, throw ball of fire. Dragon punch! Ball of fire! Sadella did a 50-bit cheer, said old school games for the win. Not really, this game again, it's a button masher. It's not meant to be a competitive game at all, it's not very fun. Oh boy, bonus game. There we go. How exciting! What a side bonus mission. Oh, England? Are we gonna fight Birdie? Or are we gonna fight what's an eagle? No, Birdie. By the way, Birdie's white for some reason, even though he's not in the future games. In this game, he's white. Ball of fire. Bill Cravens? Look, Bill Cravens is in the background. Hit him in the nuts with a fireball. Ball of fire. Oh boy. Whoa. Look at the damage. Ball of fire. There we go. What a great game. Birdie has been destroyed. Very nice. I love how it sounds like a guy has a mouthful of marbles. Alright, Eagle ended up coming back, of all games, right? Eagle came back in CBS 2, Capcom vs. SNK 2. But this is his original iteration, which is kind of funny. He looks so silly. An English dude fighting with a mustache and 2 sticks. Ball of fire, I'm dead. Ball of fire. I can't get a fireball to go. I'm trying. That spin move he has in CVS 2. It's pretty funny they took his character design and actually put it right into CVS 2. Haha. Ball of fire. Look at the damage he just dealt. Oh my god, he passed through the Dragon Punch. Did you see that? I did Dragon Punch, he went right through it. Haha. Try again, kiddy. Try again, kiddy. What is that noise? What wah wah? What wah wah? I got the high score. What wah wah? I will continue. Oh my god. You saw how much damage the Dragon Punch did? It did like 60% damage. Huh. Dragon Punch! I need one more, come on. There we go, push it right in the nards. There we go. Fred Flintstone Chase, I hope you don't run out of quarters. Here's an extra life. Damn microtransactions. I think we're getting near the end of the game now. Nice! Broke all the blocks. Hey! And by the way, why is Ryu white and with red hair? I think in the Japanese version, he might not look like that. I'm not sure, though. I think we only got a couple more people to beat. I think we're gonna fight Gen now. No, Lee. That's right, this stupid guy. And the Great Wall of China. We fight a dude on the Great Wall of China. Ball of fire. What the hell? That is broken. He's so fast. Dragon Punch! Dragon Punch! The Great Wall. It is cool how this game has all these different locations from real places in the world. He jumped over the fireball. He didn't block that one. Alright. Now, other thing you guys don't realize, back then, these games didn't have moves lists, so no one knew there were special moves in this game. If you didn't look it up, like, or if you didn't hear from someone, oh, if you mash, you'll get a special move, there was no way you'd even know there were fireballs, dragon punches, or hurricane kicks. Alright, so here's Gen, who came back as Street Fighter Alpha 2, later on, and of course later on Street Fighter 4. Oh, here's his original iteration. And here he is just jump kicking constantly. You can't do anything about it because you can't block. Honest troll, I have no idea what you're talking about in your cheer, which is why I didn't read it. I'm a little busy. Come on, fireball. No. Yeah. He's gonna keep jump kicking, and if the moves don't come out, I'm not gonna be able to beat him. So I just gotta keep mashing until they randomly come out. Dragon Kid. Oh my god, gotta do this in again? Fuck this. Oh my god, I can't even get what I want. It actually jumps around the screen very imprecisely. Yeah. There we go. Second place, yeah. Try again. Ball of fire! Oh my god! Whoa! He did a 2-hit combo, right? He did a jump kick and a sweep, and then I did a shoryuken. Ball of fire! Wow! He jumped right over it. 007 Blade just to be $15. I said, you will love Spider-Man and Vampire. Thank you very much, Blade, for the tip. I will update that after this fight. Yeah, he's gonna beat. Oh my god! Oh my god! A Shoryuken at the last minute knocks him out. Holy crap, dude. That was impressive. A Shoryuken beat him. Alright, let's get Blaine up on the leaderboard here. Oh, what's this? Bonus. Shit. There we go. Thailand. We're fighting Adon. Yes. Adon, who obviously also was in Street Fighter Alpha series later on. Debuted in Street Fighter Alpha 1 in the competitive series. There's supposed to be a Muay Thai fighter, and he's the guard, or the gatekeeper to get to Sagat in this game. As you can see, his animations are choppy as fuck. Look at that. His animations are so choppy, how can you even actively tell where to hit him? Adon. He blocked my fireball twice. Not that time. In reality, the fireball is way better than the Dragon Punch. Even though the Dragon Punch does insane damage, the fireball can go full screen. Well, couldn't get my move. Just mashing. You got it. We're almost done. It's just Adon and then Sagat. Wow, fireball to the face. You know what's funny? I watched Kickboxer last night, and in Kickboxer, Jean-Claude Van Damme fights and practices in front of a statue just like this one while he's training. So this is, you know, based off of actual cultural things that are really in Thailand. Old statues and stuff. Thank you, 2-Bar King, for 100 cheer. Damn! He said, oh, and then he fell. Oh. Why does he flip? Drew Gulak would not approve of Adon's gameplay. Flips way too much. He flips and flies. Ball of fire! Alright! Yes, the movie Kickboxer is a great movie. I watched it last night. I just watched it last night. It was a great movie. Tong Po. Crazy ass Tong Po. And the fucking Van Damme dancing scene is too good. He dances drunk in a bar. He looks like an asshole. You know, Ryu, if you would do a special move, you'd probably beat him. Like that. Ball of fire. There we go. Alright, this is it. So we're going to reach the end of Street Fighter right now. We're going to get to the final fight against Sagat. The big boss Sagat. Here he is. This is before he has the scar on his chest. This is the game where supposedly Ryu scars him. He's huge. Look how huge he is. Oh my god, he hit me with a tiger shot. Tiger shot. Drago the punch. Get a tiger knee. Yeah, he's doing tiger knee. Haha, you tiger knee. That's pretty awesome that those moves ended up translating into moves in the later games. His face looks like it's made of silly putty. It's disgusting. Like made of Play-Doh. Haha. Oh my god! He hit a point blank tiger shot. Oh! Dude. Tiger shot to the face twice. Ouch. Wow. Complete domination. See, in these games, there's no actual... It's not like in later games, they actually program the game with AI to read your inputs. When you do a move, they'll counter hit you. In this game, it's just completely random. They'll just randomly throw shit out. Ball of fire! Damn! I just gave Sagat his scar right there. A dragon punch ripped his chest open. That was sick. That was sick. Ball of fire! Oh, so close! So close. Whoa! Oh my god! You can even see Ryu's trying to block, and it just goes right through and does insane damage. Wow. This could take a while. Like I said, it's completely random. You need to have Sagat not throw the fireballs the whole round. There he goes. 2 fireballs, nothing you can do about it. You can't duck tiger shots. Mr. Fighting Man says just duck the tiger shots. You can't. The game controls are not like a modern fighting game. They don't even react when you do them. They're so delayed you can't actually dodge anything in this game. All you can do is mash. That's it. Alright, try again. Not doing that. Wow, Dragon Punch went through the fireball. This could be like 2 minutes, and this could be like 2 hours, depending on how random your moves come out and how random his moves come out. Oh my god, you see 100 tiger knees. 100 tiger knees. Blah, 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 blah. I can't get a move. Look, he did 90% damage. 90% with one tiger shot. Nice! Dragon Punch! Dragon Punch! He did a tiger knee through my move! I got him! I did it with the Shoryuken too! So I beat him with Shoryuken, which would have ripped his chest open. The perfect ending. The perfect ending to Street Fighter 1. Yeah! Fighting in the Street. Like I said, the original name was Fighting Street, then they changed it later to Street Fighter. So as you see, that is nothing like actual Street Fighter 2 and onward. That is very primitive and different. A very different game. Meant to be basically an arcade masher. Okay? Now, there were many games like this. Like I said, Final Fight was a side-scrolling beat-em-up. There were other games like I'm trying to think like Pit Fighter and other games that were very similar to this, okay? But it wasn't meant to be a competitive game. There was only 2 players. There was Ryu and Ken, and they were identical. And all people would do was mash and smash those giant buttons against each other. So, Capcom in all of their wisdom, or maybe just taking a chance, decided they wanted to completely change this game after the first one and make a sequel that would have a wide variety of characters of different nationalities from all over the world, an actual special move system that worked consistently, and an actual head-to-head fighting system that was very different from what you saw in this game. But it's always cool to go back and see the classics from where they started. This is where Street Fighter got its start. What a weird start, right?
Game over.
Game over. Alright, that's it. The original Street Fighter, and I got a, trophy for beating it, which is pretty cool. So there you go. Very nice.